Alright, so I've been talking about using this team and trying it out for, I think ever since Margaret got buffed actually, which is Margaret with Chandler. This team should work out great, just because Chandler can disable other Margarets, and of course, turn 1 especially if you're facing the 1, you definitely want to have a unit with Taunt, so that they can't just destroy Margaret just in the first turn, right? So yeah, this should work out great. You can see I'm playing top 100. Just because the season was, or not the season, but like the week. I guess the week is a season. I don't know. The week was about to reset, so I was like, might as well, get challenger, get an extra few, 1,000, just one extra 1,000 points, PvP points for card packs, and play top 100. Because why not? There's no reason not to. It's just PvP, but you can't use food. And I hope I find real players. As you can see, I've already played 2 matches and I found 2 bots, so I restarted the video. So Chandler, I love this unit, and I recently I had 2 sets of gear for him, HP defense and attack crit. What I did was I thought, actually, I think Chandler can just handle himself only with attack crit, because he in PvE will only really be a DPS with counters, and he has very good crit chance actually. 71%. I don't want to say very good, because honestly, crit resistance, like, he has more crit resistance to crit chance. That's a very good indicator that crit resistances are very high these days. But there's no character I can think of on the top of my head that has like 90% crit chance base and is actually good. Like, base crit chance. There might actually be, but from the top of my head, I can think of any. Margaret has 74. Asker has 70-ish. I don't know. Assault Melee has less than that probably, because I never see him crit with single targets. I swear to God, he never does for me. But I'm using him with attack crit. That's why I'm actually using the one in the back instead of Death Pierce, because I felt like I was really lacking with CC using Death Pierce. And I feel like I want to go first, especially because I want to disable the enemy Margarets if possible, or if not Margaret, whatever I can, maybe a Golfer, so they can't rank up turn 1 is also very good. Disable other people they can also disable, maybe Valenti if they're using it, because actually my first bot was using Valenti. Or other Chandlers, perhaps. 289! Okay, we're playing a different level of playing field here. Never mind the thing I said in the beginning about going first. 289. What is he going to do? Stun? Stun Golfer, which I guess makes sense. It's not out of, what I would say, cohesive. You might call me a madman, but I'm gonna disable Goddess Liz, and I'm actually gonna waste this card and combine, hoping the next turn I'm gonna get a level 1 for Gopher. I'm going to disable. You can't use food on top 100, by the way. They removed the option to use food, and I think it's fine. Everyone used to use wine anyways for ranking up, so it's like, this is a bot. Oh my god. I'm a little scared that this might have been a mistake, because I was thinking, I hope that this doesn't turn into me, regretting going to Challenger and only finding bots, but this might actually be what's happening here. So let's do this, because why not? Level 2, not level 3 of course, but still getting the increased damage. I don't have Death Pierce though. Yeah. I think if I had, if 1 bajillion% if I had Death Pierce, Goddess would be dead right now. That's the difference between having and not having Death Pierce. So this is a bot, huh? And they had 289 KCC. Of course it did. It's top, like, because for top 100, what you can do, if you've never played for whatever reason, but maybe you do know, you can set a bot for people to face. And back in the day, like, I don't know exactly how long ago this would be, but what people would do is they would put very long stall teams. So people would waste their time playing your team. That was the whole goal of the bot team, was to waste people's time. And it worked. It was, oh man, when I can't tell from the top of my head when was that period. What meta was at the time? I don't think it was not the one meta for sure. It was not. It was before the one meta. Man, I think it was when the original reward character was still available, and I went for it. I went for the Hellbrim, and I lost my mind facing the bots. I literally lost my mind facing the bots. The matches would last so long. Even if you won, the matches would just last so long. It was horrible. And I ended up, you know, missing out on Hellbrim because top 100 on JP at the time was very competitive. It was so competitive. For you to, like, get on top 100, because, you know, if you don't know, for you to get the character reward, you need to get a certain amount of score by placing on top 100. And depending on your score, you would be eligible, per se, to a copy of Hellbrim. Or, depending on how many points you had, you get like more copies for you to 6-6. Or was it... There was like 6 times where you could get Hellbrim, so if you just got every time, you just get a 6-6. I don't remember. But, you know, for you to get on the top 100 in the week that I tried, it was... You had to have a 85 or something like that % win rate. It was absurd. It was actually absurd. Man. Kinda wanna do this. And hope that he does not have a stun. Disabling Margaret again so he can use her blue card. He's gonna take off my ultimate gauge. I am fully aware of that. It's okay. I don't mind. I just hope that he doesn't have a stun. Oh, he's going for Tarmiel's ultimate? He is, of course he is. Oh my god, that actually hit so hard. You might call me a madman, but this is what I'm doing. I'm disabling Margaret again, so she can't give him extra damage. The disables, baby. The disables! Now, Tarmiel is still gonna hit hard. But I don't think he's gonna kill me because I have, you know, the 40% damage reduction. Ah, Chandler might take a lot, I don't know. Plus I'm gonna lower his stats a little bit before he actually hits me. Does he have a stun? He might have. At this point in the match, I'm gonna assume he does. Stunning Chandler. Is he gonna stun both Chandler and Margaret? No, he shields. Okay. Well, all I can do is hope that this works, because if it doesn't, I'm screwed. I needed to kill Gaius Liz, but not Tarmiel. Oh, this might work actually. It worked. Disabling his Margaret the whole match was the key to success, because I kept building up Gelfer every single turn for my Margaret. So you saw like she crit every hit because she had like 35 plus crit chance. I think it was 5 turns. That must have been 5 turns. Disabling his Margaret every turn. No Margaret for you. No Margaret for you. No Margaret for you. Please don't be a bot. Oh my god, 281. See, I've been facing bots non-stop with 280, 281 KCC. This could be a bot again, but let's see. Let's see. You can see the tone of my voice, I'm not as excited to record now as I was in the beginning. It's just mountains of bots. There's a bot. There's zero chance a real player would have done that. And like it... 281 KCC is a bot, man. Yeah, it's a bot. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. How much CC would I have if I had not taken off Chandler's HP defense gear? I think that I would have way... I don't think I would get to 281 though. I have 274, he has 55. He probably will get to like 59. So I would still get out CC'd, that's crazy. I'm getting out CC'd by these bots. Man, these people really like care about putting like the best bot for people to face. They really are. I can actually do this. You know, dedicated to annoying people and stuff, just like before. I mean, before it was worse because there was like major stuff. Like this is not a stall team, like especially because it's a bot, you can easily just. That's a lot of damage actually. You see, if I had HP, yeah, my personal thing right now that I'm hating is the fact that this team would be objectively better if Chandler had HP defense, because he is here to tank, not to do damage. Like, smart players are gonna, as much as possible, of course, avoid his counter, if not... Oh, he actually... This is sort of a stall team, actually. He has... Or no, he... What? I see a lot of damage of Margaret. I think he has the Ellie Hawk in the back, because that AoE, like that Gopher ultimate, should have done a lot of damage. Type advantage with level 3 from Margaret, that should have done a lot of damage. But at the same time, that AoE from Margaret also did a lot of damage. So, but I know I cut a bunch of bots. And I'm including this one just to show you, like, I'm facing these bots that are like 281 KCC. I'm like, okay, it's a real player. But it's not. With Blue Gale, you're... So Margaret has HP defense. I mean, I wouldn't go with that. See, if I was using my Margaret with HP defense... Oh, nice, cool. If I was using my Margaret with HP defense, yeah, then I would have like upwards of 280 KCC. I cannot, you know, use Margaret with HP defense. I want her to do damage. And I was saying, like, oh damn, 500k counter. And like I was saying, you know, good players are gonna avoid taking damage from the counters, like in general. 255, now it's a little too low. Level 80s, wow. They have to be bots, right? I'm gonna finish my sentence and skip to the next match. Or the next real player I can find, hopefully. I guess I'll do this. As I was saying, good players are gonna avoid taking the damage as much as possible. So, basically what you want is for him to tank as many hits as he can. He doesn't need to do as much damage as possible per each counter. Now here, you know, because this is a bot, I can actually, you know, put up a level 3 and see maybe him going wild. But at the same time, he could he could also just remove it with Goddess Liz, because like, even though he's a bot, he could, you know, just stun me. Like, there's nothing stopping, because I'm not using Estarossa or anything to give me immunity, so a stun is just gonna cut my counter, and that's it. That's it. Nah, he's attacking me. Twice. Nice. See right here, it gets like kind of scary, right? Because 166 killed him. Yeah, this is like a bot with like no gear even, I think. It got like really close to him dying, so you definitely don't want that, right? So for sure, HP defense on Chandler is probably much better for the build. Might consider re-giving him HP defense. Of course, it's just annoying making new gear, because I already repurposed that gear. It's on a character that's using it, so you know. But yeah, that's probably what I would change from the team. This guy has 286k. Again, I probably can get there. It's not impossible, but like, it's a bot. I'm gonna use 3 more gems. If by then I don't find any more real players, I give up. I'm serious, I give up. This was so promising to be a real player. This guy had 286 KCC. That's absurd. Because, you know, I can't even, like, compare to, like, you know, in your guild, when you flex your CC, I can't even really think, like, compare to that, because when you do that, it doesn't count the box CC increase. Bruh. I'm just gonna do this. Bruh. And then we're gonna move on, because again, it's a bot, and I'm for the past, like, what, 10 minutes, I've just been fighting bots. It's sad. 10 minutes of video. I'm not counting the matches, I'm just really quitting. Alright, let's move on. I was wrong. This guy has 287k. It's probably a bot. Is it? Let's see. 287. Hmm? It's a bot. Again. I'll tell you right now. 0. And I mean 0 real players would have done that. Yep, connection's perfect. What is even the point? There's a real player. I can't believe it. A real player. Ah! We're gonna does it. No. I should have just put the counter on. I didn't want him to freeze my my Chandler. It took me a while because I wanted to try the lag to see if it was a real player before recording. Oh man, I might have messed up here. Please don't kill Margaret. We're good. We're good. The freeze doesn't work. Okay. They should full heal me. And we're putting up the counter. Hopefully he won't get another freeze this turn. It's very probable that he will get a freeze. So I'm expecting. Goodbye, guys. Liz. Oh man, I'm sad that Millie didn't die, but it's okay. Probably he will get a freeze, but so long as he can't touch Margaret, that's all that matters. He's gonna stun Margaret, isn't he? Freeze. Shield. Stun? Stun. Look at that. That's great. Thankfully though, he has no ults. And I still hold my damage reduction. I could have potentially killed Emilia next turn if I double attacked, which really makes me sad I didn't try that, but that's fine. Let's see what happens here. No damage reduction, that really hurt. Freeze, Margaret, of course. Don't have a stun. Of course he has a stun! Why wouldn't he have a stun? Obviously he had to have a stun. Like here's the thing, right? I don't want to sound like I'm crying about it, but this is just the best team in the game, right? The thing is that the match was going incredibly well for me, but it's really, really, really hard to deal with the best team in the game. And this is what this team is. It's the best team in the game. Goddess Liz, Lolly Merlin, Emilia with Rim in the back is just the best team in the game. And my match was going incredibly well. Until he just started pulling off out of his ass okay, interesting show. He started pulling on his ass a bunch of freezes and stuns, which is what happens when you face this team, basically. Now, he made the interesting decision to not ult with Goddess Liz, which is phenomenal. Because that means I still have a chance. I'm not saying I will win, but I still have a chance. This should kill Goddess Liz, leaving only Merlin alive. Yes, and this is why I actually attacked with Galfer, to make sure that she can't get an ultimate by combining cards and stuff. I won't win if he gets insanely lucky and starts again pulling out of his ass a bunch of good cards, which can happen. My god. Stuns Galfer, that's fine. That was actually probably the worst play he made the whole match. Maybe that shield was worse, but jeez. Can the one kill Merlin? Max Galfer passive. Ooh. I mean, it's actually nice. The thing is that Galfer's passive only really works when you're on the field. So now, like every turn that passes, it is stacking for him, but it wasn't stacking before. He's immune. Next turn. I still might not kill her though, so I think I lost. Oh, plus 39. I don't know what would do more damage. I'm gonna try this. Maybe. I'm gonna throw a big maybe. If my Ascanor wasn't HP defense, I would win. But he couldn't kill her. Well, I lost. That's okay. When the Falu lost, but again, it's the best team in the game. You can see how low I am. I had to quit like so many bots. It's the best team in the game. It's just how it is, you know, what can I do? And I still almost, like, I had a good match, but he pulled out of his ass so many good cards. What can I do? Well, team's good. Again, would change Chandler. Perhaps even if I had HP defense on Chandler, I would have won. Because he could have maybe tanked some hits better, but honestly, I can't really tell. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.